Can you tell me about the diss song, Don't Get Caught with Your Drawers Down?
Okay, the record just in nature is a lot more fun, happy, cornier than the music you're familiar with me producing, correct?
Right, but you did a music video with it too, and it was crazy catchy.
What took
You
place,
you
what
had him
happened,
there dancing.
what happened was Big U, shout out to Big U and his son that just got recently drafted by the Los Angeles Chargers, number 0. He a linebacker. Shout out to Black Success. From the bottom up, I watched nephew go from Pop Warner, high school, college, and I see dreams come true. It's a beautiful thing. But on top of that, what happened at the time when Wacko No Honey got caught with his cheeks exposed, Big U had got caught just on a live or something, just singing, "Don't get caught with your drawers down. Don't get caught with your drawers down." He was a cappella just clowning, saying that. And one of my most trusted producers, Silent J, who I've done tons of records with throughout the years, just without my request, sent me a beat in my email with that hook on it. So to me, like I said, it was too kind of funny, happy, corny for me to fuck with initially. So I liked it enough to where I played it for my Wake and Bake audience. And instead of me rapping on it, I started a challenge for my audience. Anybody that liked it, that want to get on Wack Head, I made the instrumental available and I told them I would put the record together. After so many submissions, I appreciated what the artist was doing so well. It motivated me to write a verse and I joined them. So then I just, as a reward and a thank you to them, I shot a video just to make it an event they could actually appreciate. So that's how that came about.
Oh wow! So they're not even like your homies. I thought everybody on the record.
They are now. Shout out to
Right.
Nate Nitty, my boy Doughboy. Who else on there? Do-Wop Creep was already my homie since teenage. Noonie Green, she's not only my homie, she my artist now, her and Nate Nitty. So yeah, they my homies now.
So yeah, because you decided to do that after like the whole situation with you, Wack, was escalating, right?
I mean, I don't know what you consider an escalation. It escalated a few years ago, pre-COVID, and then I've just been consistent with being honest about him whenever his name comes up, which comes across as disrespectful at times because when you're honest about people that deserve disrespect, some people just perceive it as disrespectful. But I only chose to embark upon that campaign once he was dishonest, like I said, about that incident in regards to myself, not only in my attendance at that incident, but he fabricated a whole conversation that not only would I have never tolerated from anyone upon the face of the earth, especially at that time of my life, let alone him. So that's why I was so comfortable being honest about him and the things I've been knowing and acquiring knowledge about him throughout the years because he was dishonest about me.
Because there was that situation on Bomb First when he was showing like the conversation and saying that you only started beefing with him after he wouldn't fuck with your music, he wouldn't help you or something like that.
There may be a correlation in time frame that make that seem similar. However, what happened was upon my return to the game in general after a 7-year hiatus, I was unaware of the claims that he had made. So, the industry, you get the Hollywood let's do lunch all the time. I've maintained multitudes of relationships by tolerating that from people. He was no different. He was never someone I could count on to be accountable to me reaching out. However, every now and then he would tap in or respond or react. That's no skin off my back, neither here nor there. But I guess if he looks at his time frame of some of our communications, it can correlate when I went bad on him. However, which he is not accepting and understanding, overstanding, or understanding, that is the exact time when I became aware that he had lied on me.
Mm. Yeah, because when I spoke to Reggie, he did say that you always had a ride. You were not taking the bus to death row and everything like the claims that were being made.
Everything he said about me derogatory is a lie. He said I caught the bus to death row. Lie. He said that I started a war with my homeboys and I'm going to start another one. Lie. He said that I was at that incident with him, Mob Deep, and 40 Glock. Lie. Everything he's ever said derogatory. He said I'm upset with him because he didn't help me get signed. That's a lie.
And then Reggie admitted that, it was messed up. He didn't catch that whole meth headline and everything. Obviously, he said that, you're not one. that you don't do those type of things?
You know what? Reggie is someone I have nothing bad to say about because all the things that are low hanging fruit that you just want to say about Reggie are things I've known about him the whole time I've known him. And I've had a relationship with him throughout the years that transcend all that, even until he became on the darker side of the law and became a convict. And I was acquainted with Reggie and dealing with Reggie on his journey to prison when he was fucking with nothing but the underworld. And now that we both have this presence on the internet, he just so happened to have a relationship with Ho No Hundred that extends back to as long as mine. And he has a loyalty to him that I don't allow myself to be offended at. But it causes Reggie to make some decisions that would call his character into question. And for whatever reason, he values his relationship with Ho No Hundred that he puts that on the line. And Reggie low key feel like he a Pyro. I think that's become more and more evident, and as time goes on, even though he will outright deny it.
What makes
However,
what makes you say that
Reggie,
though?
Reggie is someone I consider a friend, a comrade, a colleague. He's right now, him and his father invested in a campaign that I am personally invested in, the Free Mike DeRoe Jr., Lil Al from Southside Compton Crip campaign. He is actively lending his time, energy, and his finances toward helping the homies see freedom. So I want to be forever grateful of him and his father because they could easily, not fuck with it and not help us out and not support. But they got love for Mike DeRoe that goes beyond my relationship with Reggie Sr. or Jr. And I just appreciate them honoring the love that they have for Mike and that Mike have for them.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Reggie. He's a good brother. So how can we squash the beef between you and Wack?
I have no beef with anyone upon the face of the earth. However, I will never tolerate anyone perpetuating a lie upon myself. So I will forever stand in opposition of someone being dishonest toward me, which would equally be obviously would be as simple as a man correcting his error. Since then, Wack has done so many things that will cause us to question his character, namely befriending one such as Takuchi and other things. It would be hard to realize any other energy toward Wack other than what has been established. However, I could definitely respect any man that has the courage to say, you know what, based on the preponderance of evidence, I don't know what I was tripping on. At least maybe Spider wasn't there. I don't know where I got that from because I know in his most quiet, secret moments, that's the realization he's come to, but he just refuses to admit it.
So if he came out and he said that he was wrong about that and that he messed up.
I would give him some props and some points, and I'll be less hard on him. I would be less interested in his presence. I would be less interested in pointing out his inconsistencies. I would be less interested in defaming him, discrediting him, and just responding and reacting to a lot of things. I would just be appreciative of him being honest because I keep it facts over feelings. I keep it a Google.
That's respect right there, man. All right. So before we end, is there anything you want to tell the people as far as like your future plans? Do you aspire to have a podcast where you interview people? What's next for you?
I have a podcast where I interview people. It's entitled Facts Over Feelings. It is an audio effort. We do release portions of video just to gain some small traction online. However, it is an audio effort. Facts Over Feelings, spelled FACTZOVAFEELINZ on all your podcast audio platforms. I think we're on episode something like 13. Very interesting conversations with a variety of different individuals. I do that in alongside Alex Alonso from Street TV. He produces it. And outside of that, you can find me on the Black Box on YouTube, youtube.com/SpiderLokeMostEasty. Instagram, IG at SpiderLokeMostEasty, the number 7. And we just cooking. Keep up and catch up, man. And I'm fucking with Panda Chop. He got me hoarse, but this won't be. I don't know why he bled me so hard because I'm going to put some distance in my next appearance, but this won't be my last time. I consider him comrade now. Much love. I appreciate you, homie.